Hello YouTube, and welcome back to another JToH video. My name is Roro Studios, and today we're going to be completing my third remorseless tower in JToH, the Tower of Really Nasty Ideas. This tower looks really cool from a distance, and it says R and I there for Really Nasty Ideas. And it's also pretty long of a tower, so I might end up splitting this video into two parts. The day I'm recording this right now is December 4th, so you might not see this for a while. It depends on how long it actually takes me to beat this tower. I got up to floor 8. Yeah, that's floor 8. I got up to this yellow floor up here the other day, so that's my personal best. So I think I can do it. So yeah, let's go. This is Tower of Really Nasty Ideas. I think it's mid remorseless, but you gotta remember that because this is a long tower, that kind of makes the difficulty go up. So the actual gameplay is probably more like low remorseless. Right here it says, can you find all the 10 jar fields and all the chill spots? You can do that if you want to. I don't know where all of them are. So yeah. So you start off by doing that. This will be kind of a guide until floor 8. So yeah. Oh, I fell already. Anyway, it's pretty easy to follow where you're supposed to go on this first floor, at least for now. Once you get up here, you want to climb up this, and then jump to here, and then across these one studs. Then you can see that other person, this line kind of guides you. You want to use this balloon to get over here, and you can just press space to dismount or just wait for it to do that. Then you can do that to bounce up to here. These are conveyors. All the neon parts that look like this are conveyors in this tower. When you press that button, that opens up a door down there, I believe. And so now you can push this down to the floor now, like that. And so what we want to do is get it on that neon white circle right here. It's a little bit tricky, but once you do it, then it's fine. So now you want to use this to jump on top of here. Then do this quick little outside section. I don't think you can get in without laugh clipping if you were to fall. But now you want to hit this button. Then try not to roll this off of the edge, because then it's going to be kind of annoying to get it back on, but it is possible. And so you want that to hit that button, and then that'll activate this arrow to tell you to go over here, which these are newly activated platforms as well. Oh, I forgot to turn the hand cam on. I'm going to be using that for this video. Anyway, now we have this X pusher here. You want to jump here, and then don't try to make sure to stop holding space when you jump to that, otherwise you'll accidentally get flung off. And probably jumping like that isn't a good idea either. But then again, it's floor 1, so it doesn't really matter. A few more conveyors here. Then you can climb up this ladder, and we're already on the next floor. So yeah, each floor is pretty long. Floor 1, oh, I fell already. It's fine. I'm pretty sure all button progress saves in this tower, meaning of what I've played, the button progress saves. I don't know if there's buttons that reset in floors 8, 9, and 10 that I haven't gotten to. Anyway, so each floor is pretty long. Like you can see, it took me 2 minutes to complete floor 1, but probably with practice, you could beat floor 1 in a minute and a half, maybe. But still, compared to other towers, that's pretty slow. Now here, you want to go inside this, and then just press this button. That'll activate this. And then if you don't fall like that, then you can continue. Well, let me try something. Can I use this balloon to get over here? No, I can't. Okay, let's start being good at the game now. Anyway, I don't really know why there's a button there. I guess just because there can be, that activates this, but whatever. And now we have some X pushers. I guess do this, that X pusher carefully so that you don't get flung off, since it is slanted a little bit. And now you can go across this tightrope. If you want, you can do this ghosting method where you zoom your view out a little bit, and so it kind of makes your avatar slightly transparent, and so you can kind of see the tightrope a little bit better. Now here, I guess ladder flicking would be the best method to get off of that ladder. Then we have another tightrope, and now we have a conveyor launch over here, just like that. This is one of those chill spots, so you can corner clip out there if you want, but I'm not going to, because I don't have time to get flung off the map. These conveyors all go back towards that circular platform, that one, and they go pretty slowly. Now you have this X pusher. Be careful not to fall off, since it is pretty small. And now you can jump towards the center, and then once we get onto this purple spinning platform, we're on the next floor. The first part is pretty straightforward. Once you get to here, you want to just jump here. When you get to here, and no, it doesn't take that long, however long that was, to get there, I just had to get up for a second. And yeah, like I said, this floor is pretty easy to follow where you're supposed to go. Kind of like the start of floor 1. I don't like these types of ladders, like the cylinder ladders. But if you go slowly, it's fine. And then you can just ladder flick off. Or if just jumping off works for you, then do that. Be careful on the spinner. This is a safe platform. Just make sure you time whenever you jump across those. Now here, you can either do that or ladder flick. And you kind of want to go up this wall thing here. You can actually do that. You don't need to use the ladder, but you can if you want. And now you can go across this tightrope. I think it's thinner than the other one on floor 2. And then don't jump down there and then go left, even though that arrow kind of makes you think you're supposed to do that, but that was for when you're down there. What you're supposed to do is jump here and then do a wraparound like I just did. And there we go. This is the end of this floor. This kill brick spinner is can collide false, so don't worry. I know I cut out a lot of that floor previously, but floor 3 is pretty easy. Now, this floor, you might be tempted to try and like rush it because it is kind of annoying how you have to wait for the kill brick spinner. By the way, don't go super fast along this tight rope like I was just doing, because then you'll keep holding forward and then just fall off the edge. Or you could anyway. Now here, we want to jump to this platform. We can kind of jump through the kill brick, I guess. And then here, I just recommend doing a wraparound like that. Now you can jump on this in this position, and then in this position, and then in this, and then you can do that. Is this thing down here can collide true? I don't know. Okay, yes, this is can collide true, but there's not really a way to get back up if you fall there. Okay, there's another kill brick spinner here. There's 2 on this floor. So now I want to jump to here, and then go this way. Now jump on this one stud, and then to right here. Now what you want to do here is go on this path, and you'll hit a button. Let me wait for this kill brick spinner to pass. Actually, no, I think it's fine. I just gotta be careful not to die. Anyway, you have 12 seconds, or however long that was. I think it was like 15. To do that X pusher, and that's all you need to do. Be careful on the zip line because you can't dismount it. So like, just be aware. I think I may have fallen if I didn't press forward right there. What I mean by you can't dismount it is you can't press space to get off early. When you get on the spinning platform, you want to jump to right here. And then the jump to right there is a pretty long jump, so treat it as such. So just get on the edge like so, and then do that. You might go into climbing animation. Of course, do make sure you actually line up the jump. I didn't really do that there, but it's fine. Don't try to make this jump. I don't think it's possible, but even if it is, then it's really hard. So what you're supposed to do is that, and then that. Now you want to jump down to this truss, then to here. Now another tightrope you can go across, and it looks like we're on the next floor. Okay, what you're supposed to do here is jump to here. I guess you can hit your head there, so kind of wrap around further than you might think. Except, I guess not really, because by the time you get to that height, you'll probably move over here. Anyway, now you want to jump up here. You can do that, and then you can just jump right up there. Now you can jump down to this neon part, and then you want to go up as that arrow is indicating. And now we want to go this way. So let's jump down, and then go across the one studs. Oh, okay, that was close. Do a wrap around there. Here, it's kind of hard to spot, but there is a tiny little stud right here. If you fall off, you'll just land on that platform. Oh, I guess I managed to get on it. It might take you a couple of attempts, but you can do that. A method that might help is to like put your cursor on it and then use greater than less than to align like that. Then you can kind of turn like this and then just jump on it like that. Now here, I recommend you just do a wraparound like that. If you're going to turn around, probably jump and press shift lock so that you don't accidentally corner clip. Now here, just hold sideways like that. Then this jump is a little bit tricky. So treat this like a long jump, get right on the edge. I can probably even go a little bit closer. Yeah. And then do that. That way you don't accidentally hit your head there and then not actually jump. Be careful on these jumps, jump straight towards them. If you go kind of at an angle, then you won't actually land on it. So these semi-transparent parts are can collide false, but there are can collide true parts inside them. So just do that. Now this is where the tower starts to get interesting. So these arrows indicate that you can spin this thing. This is welded to this and the other way around. So when I spin this part, this will also spin. So I want to go to the 4 sides of this floor and collect 4 buttons. Once I do that, then I can climb up this and then progress. We'll go to this one since it's already there. If you have kill brick lag, then you can probably choose this part entirely and just like hold space. But do be careful here. It's really not worth it to risk the whole run so far. I mean, here you can kind of skip over that, and I do recommend doing that. Now we've collected the button. So you can kind of just ride back up. Again, be careful of the kill bricks, like I'm about to die. That was really close. Uh-oh. Okay, it's fine if that happens. I guess you can do that on all of these. Just jump down here, and then that's what these are for. So just go across these. Of course, make sure you aim for like the middle. Now let's spin this into this position. That's good. And now let's just walk up. I don't think there are any kill bricks here. Yeah, there's not. So what you're supposed to do here, you'll get teleported if this does that. Okay, wait. Well, I guess you're supposed to. I don't know. But you do that, and then I think you press this button. Yeah, that's the button. I think that's the button you need to press to progress. This, I think this can collide false. It's just there for decoration, like so it looks like this is connected to the tower. And now you want to go on the zip line, and then just keep holding forward. I tried to press space, but apparently can't dismount that. So you'll land here, then just jump down. Be careful not to get wedge flung like that. So probably go forwards like into that and not sideways. Let's do this one now. This one was a little confusing when I did it the first time, but I'll show you how you're supposed to do it. When you step on this push box will spawn, and it kind of like resets if you step on that again. Well, okay, for me it kept like just teleporting right back there. But yeah, I think just hold forward without stopping, and then that works. When you're using a push box going up a ramp or whatever, I usually like to go sideways or backwards so you don't go into climbing animation. It's also worth mentioning that many outside sections on this tower do have safety nets, including the long final outside section. I don't think this one has a safety net though. Also, you can just ignore that platform. I think it's for one of those like chill spot things. If you're doing a speed run, I guess you can do the one studs here, but otherwise definitely take the longer but safer route. Anyway, yeah, we've hit the button now, which activates these, which are what we need to do to complete this floor. Anyway, it looks like that spun away, so let's just jump here and then go back towards the center. And so now let's spin it to go into this wall. So now let's climb up this and do this section. This might look a little confusing at first, but it's really not. These platforms down here are just if you fall here, you can still kind of make your way back over there. But if you just don't fall, then you don't really need to worry about it. Just do that jump. I guess treat it like a long jump, but it's really not that hard anyway. And there's the button. Now let's just go back, and the thing spun away again. Now once you get all 4 buttons, spin this back to its original position, so facing that one. This should be fine, and then you can just jump up here. Make sure not to jump too late or else you'll hit your head and then fall. Now you just want to complete this section here. It's not that hard, and if you see any of these platforms that are like semi-transparent, then I guess it means, are they completely invisible before you hit the button? I don't know. But either of those, that means you forgot a button, so just go try and find it. That jump is a little bit stressful, but I guess going at an angle can kind of help. Right there, I suppose I would recommend doing what I've mentioned many times before, which is kind of jumping backwards without shift lock and then turning on shift lock mid-air. Now here we have an outside section, but it's over a safety net, except for like 2 jumps that are easy. So there's no need to worry here. The only thing that's kind of annoying is if it takes a bunch of attempts, then you just have to restart a bunch of times. But also, I don't know if that orange outside section has a safety net, but if it doesn't, you'll just fall down to here, which is a pretty big progress loss, but it's not as bad as just falling into the void. But I think there might be a safety net there, but I'm probably not going to test that unless I actually do fall. The timing those jumps is a lot easier than it looks, so don't worry about that either. Now this is a conveyor launch. These go pretty fast. These conveyors, they kind of they go in this direction. So just hold space and forward, and then kind of do that, but actually do it right. Oh yeah, this is a long jump. I forgot to say anything about that. But if you fall, it's over safety net. I guess you could fall down there, but that might be can't glide true. Yes, it is. Okay. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, there's 1. And there's 2. There we go. Now we have a wraparound, some head hitters, and jump up to here. Now this is a little bit stressful, but it's really not. Hold forward, I guess, in case you kind of get flung super high up, and then that kind of pushes you back, and then you fall. As you can see, we need a button, so you can go over here to do that. You probably can just step down from here to here without jumping, but what I've found to work is to do this, go a little bit forward, and then do that. Be careful, because here you'll hit your head on the part above you. Just go straight through without stopping here, because you'll go into climbing animation. And I guess it also kind of looks like this is attached to the frame, but it's not, so don't hold forward and then fall. This is the button. It's not a timed button. I guess do a jump there, and then do the same thing going back. Just hold forward without stopping. Now here, you jump to that platform, then to here, then here, then to there. And now I can continue with the tower. These jumps are pretty stressful, but they're actually kind of easy. And then here, just be careful. AKA don't do that. I jinxed it by saying they're pretty easy, didn't I? Luckily, it did not take long at all to get back up here because the button progress down there saves. And so does this one. I think what I did was I jumped too far out here, and so I was unable to get back here. So probably first person is the way to go. Yeah, that was kind of close, but it's fine. You might take damage from that kill brick like that, but it's can't glide false, so don't worry. Here, hold W and A like I'm doing. Now you have some kill brick head hitters here. Be careful and don't take super long, because then you'll die to damage. These are not button activated, they're just transparent. Now you want to jump to this one stud. Kind of stop mid-air, I guess. And I think you will go into climbing animation here. I think you most likely will anyway. So don't freak out if that happens. And so then just step on top of it like that. And now for all these conveyors go into the wall. So kind of just do this. It's not that hard. However, right here there is a jump scare. Don't freak out and then walk forward and then die. Those are probably fake anyway, like they can't collect false. And now this is a speed section. I don't know if there's a safety net, but the section is pretty easy. It says that while almost dying. I would not recommend ladder flicking there. Just do what I did, which is just pressing space and W. Now we have an X pusher, and then just do that. That jump is pretty easy, even if it might not look like it. Now just jump to there. You can go slowly here. Be careful not to get pushed off by the wall into the void. And then the speed section is over. By safety net, I mean like a teleporter. Oh, this also spins like that. Be careful. And it looks like we're almost to the floor where my personal best for this tower is on. Okay, it teleports you like that. Be careful not to die to the kill bricks. You can jump over some things. Like, you can jump like that. But maybe, like, save your health points. And this is a safety net here. You'll just fall down, I believe. Maybe it teleports you or something, but I don't think so. Warning, high-speed conveyors up ahead. This section is very similar to one on Citadel of laptop splitting. It's near the top of the tower. It's even the same color, and the text even looks the same. I don't know where exactly the conveyor starts. Okay, it starts there. Just be careful. There are more gaps than in Citadel of laptop splitting. Just don't freak out. And on the one that's over on that side, if you'll follow, you'll land there. So no worries. But I guess not on the other ones. We have another safety net section. Oh, more conveyors here. I guess all kill bricks. There might be a gap coming up. No, there's not. Just make sure you're not on low health. And you'll be fine on that conveyor section. Or with the kill bricks, I mean. You can do a wraparound on this if you want, but it's probably fine if you just jump. But keep in mind you will hit your head. Now, it's this section where I was having trouble last time. I don't know what this button activates. It's maybe like an anti-cheese button or something. Anyway, there is a safety net on this entire beat block section. So you'll get teleported right back to here if you fall. However, there is an outside section that does not contain any of the beat blocks. There's no safety net there. Now, you can just jump to here. It'll just kind of do this. So the idea for all beat blocks is to get a rhythm in your head. So 1, 2, 1, 2. Then you want to jump when it's in that one. I mean, really, these ones go so fast, you kind of don't even need to do that. If you see two, like, stacked on top of each other like that, then it's a safe platform. I guess kind of getting a rhythm in your head there works. This is a times button, so just press that, and then I think all that activates is that spinner. And there's a demonstration of how the safety net does indeed work. Since I just thought of it, I'm going to make the reset timer thing be 10 seconds. So for this jump, I recommend jumping on it when it's like a few moments after it turns invisible. I guess I should have said that earlier. Okay, that's what you're supposed to do. I just did that wrong. This outside section is easy. There's a kill brick, or a Tower of Killjoys moment there. There was an outside section with a section similar to this in Citadel of Horrifying Phobias from the Halloween 2020 event. And for some reason, I had a ton of trouble with that. Oh, by the way, here, you can just kind of go around either way, like ladder flicking or not ladder flicking. Honestly, I kind of wish I could go back to not knowing and thinking there was a safety net here, because knowing there's not makes this a bit more stressful. But maybe this time I'll know to try and land down there if I fall. Anyway, you can just press these, or like walk into them to do that. Now this is going to be a little bit more tricky, however there's still a safety net. Oh yeah, also if there's two like this, in like alternating, then that's a safe platform. And when I said it earlier, I meant like one is on and the other's off, and the other way around. Honestly, a wraparound is probably easiest there. Now here, let's wait for it to do that, and then jump. Okay. And I fell. What on earth was that? I know there was a safety net, but that was still... Okay, that was close too. There we go. I got to another safe spot. Now here, we're going to want to jump. I've gotten to like these, like, I think there. That part. So let's see. Let's jump to it like right now. There we go. And there we go. Now we have a safe spot here. Probably holding space will work, but maybe if you get glitched inside the platform, it might try and fling you off. Okay. Let's just time that and then get to this safe spot. And timing, and timing. Okay, let's just hold forward here. I've never been to this part before. Just don't be inside of it when it's activated, because it'll probably glitch you out. Okay, I'm starting to get a little bit nervous, even though there is a safety net. Jump, jump, jump. Oh, this is a safe spot. Okay. And I think we can jump here. Yep. And there we go. Thanks so much for watching the video. Part 2 will be releasing on Thursday. In that video, we'll be completing floors 9 and 10. Floor 10 is extremely long and also has a very long and stressful outside section, even if it does have a safety net. Make sure to like and subscribe so that you don't miss that video. So again, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one, and have a great day.